So this is for the muscles of the hips. Now adjust yourself comfortably. Nice and easy. Bring the feet about mat width and just a little bit further out. And you can change it depending on what's comfortable for you, okay? But the first thing you're going to do is your arms are stabilized at about 35, 40 degree angle here. And then I'd like you to slowly bring your right knee towards your left foot. Okay, and then slowly bring the hip back to neutral and the knee comes up. All right, now the left knee falls towards the right foot. This should feel pretty good. And then slowly bring the hip back to neutral and the knee comes up. Now you'll notice that if the muscles are tight in the hips here, it's going to be kind of choppy on the descent and choppy on the ascent. So keep going like this, right and left, nice and slow. So in order for this movement to happen, something has to relax and then something has to tighten. Now, even though it's not a big movement, the slower you go, the more you can start to feel the outside of the hips and even the trunk rotators are engaging a little bit too. Keep going with this, right and left. And now if you go slow, you can really feel the movement of how it affects the back of the hips making contact with the ground. So notice what's coming off the ground, and then notice the hips as they make contact with the ground. And then of course I make little adjustments naturally. So this movement, the hip dip, is a nice way to just get connected to the outside of the hip and feel the flexibility or the lack thereof of this range of motion. Now if the muscles are really tight in the hips and legs and trunk, the knees are going to feel congested, the knee joint and the hip joint, of course. So if there's any clicks or clacks or nicks or knacks, just know that most likely those will start to unbind and free up the joints a bit as you start to continue to do your movements here. Good, so we've done quite a few dips here. And then bring your feet back to the center of the mat and allow a breath to happen.